All right, here we go. Welcome to SUPRS Live. It's Beer Friday and Groundhog Day, and that means we're racing at the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series. You hear the background music coming in from the bar. We are rocking and rolling to some great music, and we are going to put on a great racing show for you tonight from Lee USA Speedway, the home of the 350 Supermodifieds, along with Star Speedway, just up the road in Epping, New Hampshire. And folks, this is one of the iconic tracks in the super modified racing world that you're going to be seeing here tonight. And we are so excited to be racing our first ever race here at Lee USA Speedway. And folks, if you want to know a little bit more about Lee USA Speedway and super modified racing, you want to go to supers.net and make sure you stay up with all the press releases coming out of Oswego Speedway, Lee USA Speedway, Star Speedway, the International Supermodified Association, and the reformed Midwest Supermodified Association is now as the Midwest Supermodified Series, or MSS, out of Ohio. We'll have all of those as well as all the schedules for the season. Big news coming out of Oswego Speedway, the 350 Supers that are based at Lee USA Speedway will be racing at the International Classic 200 over Labor Day weekend this year. Tonight's race is a random draw because Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow today. And in the 14 years, counting this year that we've raced this will mark the 9th time that there were no time trials or heat races to set the grid for the feature. And tonight, it's going to be a wild one for sure, with some new guys starting around in different positions. And this track is a kind of a slick track, a third-mile track in New Hampshire, and 2 or 3 distinct grooves out there. A D-shaped oval originally was a 5/8 track. So this is going to be a real interesting show tonight. Last week, Rob Warren swept the night. Well, he didn't really sweep the night because he wasn't fast qualifier. But he did win both twin 35s at Oswego Speedway, the home of the Supermodifieds. It was our mid-season championship, twin 35s at Oswego last week. And Rocket Rob Warren picked up his 9th win of the season and just really moved ahead in the point standings. Keith Powell, who was in second, was just about 58 points behind going into that night, and he dropped way down to 200 points behind because Rob Warren not only swept the night with double points, became the midseason champion, he also picked up the Supers Charger last week. Now, tonight, we're going to have the Supers Challenge for the driver that starts in last position. If he wins the race, he gets 10 bonus points. Fans, don't forget, coming up next week, we are in the midst. This is a huge swing for us. This is the 3rd race of 8 races in the next 11 days, and we start out the Florida Speed Weeks on Monday night at New Smyrna Speedway, and it'll be a mix of R-Factor and NASCAR heat racing, and it'll be coming at you live on supers.net via the Supers Live page, or on Twitch if you're listening in there and watching. You can watch it as well. Monday through Friday, Super Modified Sim Racing from the original Super Modified Sim Racing sanction, started in 2004. All right, folks. Well, enough of that. Grab your beer and have an extra one just in case, because we're not quite sure how this is going to go tonight, with this being the first time at Lee USA Speedway for the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series. We're ready to give you the lineup for the 14th annual Groundhog Day Derby.